But I will take everyone off mute at the end of practice so we can all have a chat. So I hope you all have a lovely mindfulness yoga class, everyone. And let's begin and let's start in our mountain pose. So just come to bring the feet hip distance apart, and then just check that you've got this alignment from the hips down to the knees, down to the ankles that's running along the toes. So there's a tendency for feet to sometimes maybe feet turn outwards, maybe feet can turn inwards, or you've got one that's turning one way or the other. Can you bring them all in alignment? And then look down at your toes and lift all 10 toes from the floor. Spread the toes as if you're really trying to fan the toes out as much as possible. And then place the toes back down onto the ground. From here, with the whole of the soles of the feet flat onto the earth, just start to transfer the weight of the body more into the left side. So think Leaning Tower of Pisa, but both feet are still on the floor. And just notice how it feels in the body to have weight on one side and coming back through center. And then transferring the weight more into the right side of the body, but keeping both feet flat on the floor. And then coming back through to the side, very, very gently, leaning back a little. So you're bringing more weight into the heels of the feet. And just notice what activates in the front of the body when we lean a little bit backwards. And then coming back through center, just start to lean a little forwards, bringing more weight into the balls and into the toes. And just notice what activates in the legs when you do this. And then coming back through center. So now we've had that feeling of leaning in each direction. Can you find that sweet spot? So that place where the weight is equally distributed through the soles of the feet. And when you feel like you feel quite centered and grounded, press a little bit downwards into the floor with the feet. So we're really strengthening that connection with the ground. And then working our way up the trunk of the body, activate the fronts of the thighs by lifting the kneecaps. Activate your core by bringing the belly button towards the spine and upwards. And then just notice how strong legs, strong core means that you can grow your spine really long. So that imagine there's a string on the crown of the head and you're lengthening upwards towards the sky. Bring the chin parallel to the earth and just bring the arms down beside the body. So this is called the mountain pose. And if you imagine the qualities of a mountain, strong, stable, and grounded. So just take a moment here in your mountain pose to just do a little scan of the body. So just noticing how the body's feeling today. Noticing your breath, just your natural inhale and your natural exhale. And just noticing if your breath is short and shallow, or maybe the breath feels long and deep. And then inhaling through the nose and take an exhale out the mouth. Breathing in, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more, breathing in through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. And then from here, bring both shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale the shoulders slowly down the back. Breathing in, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale the shoulders all the way down the back. Breathing in, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, bring the shoulders down the back. Last one. Inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, bring the shoulders down the back. So we're going to do that a couple more times, but this time it's slightly different. So this time, raise the shoulders up towards the ears. And then on the exhale, drop the shoulders down. So it's a drop, just to relax. Inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, drop the shoulders. Last one, breathing in, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, drop the shoulders. From here, bring your left ear to your left shoulder. So it's a sideways lateral movement. So imagine the hands of a clock moving from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Can you let your head be really heavy? Take an inhale here and exhale. Staying with the same shoulder, turn the head, do this gently, turn the head to look over the left shoulder, very, very gently. And maybe the head doesn't turn all the way to the left shoulder, just a gentle turn. Take an inhale here and exhale. And then returning left ear to left shoulder, so where we were just a second ago, and then calming back through center. And just take a moment to notice any differences between the right and left side. So sometimes we forget how much tension there is in the neck. So I have so much tension in my neck. So just before we move on to the other side, just one shoulder lift. Inhale the shoulders up towards the ears and exhale slowly lower. So you want to keep that feeling of the shoulders going down the back as you bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Can you let go of the effort? So rather than gripping and trying to get the head down, just start to relax the head, relax the shoulders, take an inhale through the nose and exhale. And then from here, staying with the same shoulder, turn the head gently to look over the right shoulder, but do it gently. Breathing here, inhale, exhale. And then just slowly return once more, right ear to right shoulder, lateral sideways movements like we were before, and then bring the head back through center. And welcome if you're just joining us, welcome to Mindfulness Yoga with Parkinson'S Care and Support UK. I'm Charlotte. We're starting in our mountain pose, so come and join us when you're ready. So from here, bring your chin to your chest. And then bring the chest up towards your chin. So you're like giving yourself a triple chin here. And then take your fingertips and start to bring them between your hairline and your neck and just massage your own neck. And this can be as hard or as soft as you like. So really see if you can even get into some of those tight little knots in your own neck. And then slowly coming to stillness, bring the head up through center, and then gently and slowly bring the gaze up towards the ceiling, but open the mouth, and it protects the neck. And then take the pads of the fingertips and bring it to where the jawline meets the ear. And then massage your own jaw, and once again, this can be as hard or as soft as you like. So like my neck, I get a lot of tension in my jaw. So I think I'm grinding my teeth at night or something because it's especially bad in the morning. So just take a moment to massage your own jaw. And then slowly calming back through center and bring the arms down beside the body. Bring a slight bend into the knees so there's a bit of buoyancy so our legs aren't locked. And we're just going to start to rotate the upper body side to side, but keeping the hips, the knees, the feet facing forward. So it's just the upper body, which is starting to sway from side to side. And there can be this gentle bounce in the knees as you do it, if that feels good in the body. Can you let your arms be heavy? So let the arms be heavy towards the earth as they swing from side to side. And then option to increase the velocity. So maybe you start moving a little bit faster, keep the arms feeling heavy, and there may even be this moment in time when the arms almost kind of give your sides a little bit of a pat at the end of each part of the movement. And then just notice what's going on in the breath. So if you're forgetting the breath, can you take a big inhale through the nose? And then exhale out the mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly start to slow down your velocity until you eventually come to stillness. And then just take a moment with the arms heavy and just notice any tingling, any sensations in the arms, any energy moving around. Maybe you don't feel any, and that's fine too. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And then from here, just bring the legs, make sure the feet are in hip distance or just a tiny bit closer, and bring the hands onto the top of the kneecap. And we're just going to do some little circles. So make some little circles with the knees, going in one direction. And then just take notice of which direction you're going in. And take the knees, the legs, in the opposite direction. These can be tiny circles. Last one. And then from here, bring the hands up towards your hip and just widen the feet so that they're hip distance apart. And then we're just going to do some circles with the hips. And once again, these can be as small or as big as you like. So just drawing a circle with each side of the hip. And you can have a little bend in the knees as you do this. And just notice which direction you're going in, because we're going to change direction. So hips moving in a big circle in the opposite direction. And then make this your last big circle. And then coming to stillness, and then just widening the feet just slightly more. So now the feet are just a little wider than hip distance. And then we're going to inhale the arms into the air, have a little bend in the knees, and we're going to draw a circle on the ceiling with the hands. And just notice how this feels in the belly to have the arms raised in the air. So drawing a circle on the ceiling with the fingertips. And then going in the opposite direction. And last one. Slowly lower the arms down beside the body. So keeping this nice wide stance with the feet, bring both hands onto the belly. Bring your right hand onto the belly first and then your left palm on top of your right, just underneath the belly button. A nice little buoyancy in the knees, so there's a slight bend. Inhale through the nose and at the same time, open the left arm towards the left side of the room. So the left fingertips reach for the left side of the room and the palm of the hand face inwards. Exhale, bring the left palm back towards the belly and then swap over hands. Inhale, reaching the right arm towards the right side of the room. And exhale, bringing the right palm back in towards the belly and swapping over, breathing in. Open your left arm like a wing that's opening. And exhale, bringing the left palm back in towards the belly, breathing in, right arm towards the right side of the room. And exhale, bringing the right arm in towards the belly. This time, inhale the left arm towards the left side of the room and option for the left arm to maybe move a little bit further back. So now moving past shoulder and maybe towards the back corner of the room. And then turning the gaze, if that feels okay in the head, to look with the hand. And exhale, bringing the left palm of the hand back towards the belly and swapping palms. Inhale, right arm towards the right side of the room. And option to reach the right arm backwards in space, maybe reaching for the back corner of the room. Gaze follows. Exhale, bringing the right palm of the hand back towards the belly. One more on each side, breathing in. Opening the left arm towards the left side and then maybe reaching backwards. Gaze follows and exhale, bringing the left palm back towards the belly. Last one on this side, breathing in, reaching the right arm to the right side of the room and then maybe reaching a little bit backwards in space. And exhale, bringing the right palm down beside the belly and dropping both arms and just bringing the feet hip distance apart. And before we move on, let's give ourselves a really good shake. So imagine you're drying your hands with water And this is quite a nice one for energetically letting go of something you don't need anymore. So you can almost imagine shaking off anxieties, fears, negative emotions, like really shaking the body of anything you want to get rid of. And then can you shake all the way from the right side of the room, through the middle to the left side of the room, and then coming back through the middle, shake up really high, through the middle and shake down low, and then calming back through the middle. And if you can just walk over to a wall, so to make sure you've got some good balance, just give each leg a shake as well. And once you've given each limb a nice good shake, just coming back into your mountain pose, and once more, with the eyes open or with the eyes closed, just take a moment to tune inwards and just notice any tingling, maybe energy moving around, maybe a little bit of heat that we've created. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And then I wanted to show you all a couple things using a wall. So I'm hoping that everyone has a wall nearby that they can just walk towards. So it's a nice opening in the shoulders. So if you could come and face your wall about a foot distance from the wall, and then bring the hands, the palms of the hands up onto the wall above you. So they're reaching high. And then from here, start to bring your forehead towards the wall. And you may start to feel a stretch in the back of the body. Option to stay here, or you can walk the feet a little bit behind you and then bring the forehead to the wall. And that just increases the stretch into the back of the body. Keep the feet hip distance apart and do this very, very gently. And then don't forget to breathe. So the breath can really help open the back of the body. Take an inhale through the nose, exhale, breathing in, breathing out, and exhale. And then slowly walking back up, walking back up. And then I'm going to show you one more thing using a wall, which I find really, really lovely as well. So this time, when you're facing the wall, bring the palms out at shoulder height, and then start to walk the legs backwards, keeping the feet hip distance, and then move the hips backwards, keeping the legs extended, and bring the head in between the upper arms. So this is our downward facing dog. So the arms are at shoulder height, palms flat onto the wall. The head is in between the upper arms looking down at the floor. Feet are hip distance apart, legs lengthened, and the hips moving backwards in space. Take a big breath in, long breath out. One more, inhale. And exhale. Well done, everyone. So just walking back towards the wall to get your balance and then coming back to your mat. So that was just a little nice shoulder opening, which I really enjoy using the wall. And it's nice using the wall because you don't have the pressure of weight bearing in the wrist. So we're going to do one more thing before we come down onto the floor, and this is a movement with breath exercise. So in mindfulness yoga and in yoga in general, we put lots of emphasis on using the breath with the movement. And when we put the two together, it can almost feel a little bit like a moving meditation. So to start, bring the feet parallel with the feet hip distance apart, and bring the arms down beside the body with the palms facing backwards. So I'm going to show you the movement first, so don't worry too much about the breath, and then we'll add the breath in afterwards. So to start, bring both arms towards me with the palms facing down. Turn your palms to face each other, so right palm to face left palm. Open the arms wide so each finger points to its side of the room, arms parallel to the earth. And then rotate the palms to face the ceiling. Lengthen the arms towards the sky, so reach for the sky, palms are facing inwards as they reach. And then turn the palms of the hands to face me or the front of the room and slowly bring the arms back down beside the body, back where we started, palms facing backwards. So that's the movement. Now we're going to invite the breath. So I'll be calling out the breath. You know, if this doesn't feel good in the breath, please just don't do it. Just breathe normally. The key to the universe won't suddenly arise just because we can do a certain breath. So just have a bit of fun with it, starting with the arms down beside the body, palms facing backwards. Breathing in, raising both arms to shoulder height, palms facing down. Exhale, turn the palms to face inwards, right palm into left palm. Breathing in, open the arms wide, arms parallel to the earth. And exhale, rotate the palms towards the ceiling. Breathing in, reach both arms up towards the sky. And exhale, turn the palms of the hands towards me and lower them down towards the ground beside the hips, palms facing backwards. So let's do that one more time. So arms beside the hips, palms facing backwards. Breathing in, reach the palms forwards. Exhale, turn your palms inwards, right palm into left. Breathing in, open the arms really wide. Exhale, turn the palms up towards the sky. Breathing in, reach both arms towards the ceiling, and exhale, turning the palms towards me and slowly lower the arms down beside the hips. Well done, everyone. We're going to come down towards the floor now. If that's not available, please do come onto the seat. So we're going to come into all fours tabletop, and that's what these cushions are really, really useful for. We're not going to be here for very long. So can you carefully and gently come into your all fours tabletop position, but please, please do pad up the knees as much as you need so that this can become, you know, less harsh on the knees. You never want to work into any pain. So even if you're feeling pain on the cushions, please just come to lie down on the floor or come to sit on the chair. So in your all fours, bring the hands underneath the shoulders and really spread the fingers. So you can face forwards if you like. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my spine. Bring your index finger pointing forwards and your legs hip distance apart. Just take a moment to press down into your shin bones, into the earth, and imagine you've got a block in between your thighs and you're squeezing that block together. So we're going to run through our cat and cow pose. So on the inhale, rock the tailbone towards the sky, drop the belly towards the floor, move the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the front of the neck and gaze forward. Exhale, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone and round the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Bring the chin to the chest and press the palms into the earth to really dome the back. Breathing in, rock the tailbone towards the sky, drop the belly down towards the floor, move the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the front of the neck as you gaze forward. Exhale, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone, and then dome your back by pressing the palms into your earth and bring the chin to the chest. Breathing in, rock the tailbone towards the sky, drop the belly down towards the floor, move the shoulders away from the ears and gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone and rounding in the back, press the palms into the earth. Last one, option to close the eyes. Inhale, rock the tailbone towards the sky, drop the belly down towards the floor, move the shoulders away from the ears and gaze forward. Exhale, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone and round your back as much as you can by pressing the palms into the earth, chin to chest. Well done, everyone. From here, very, very gently, just coming onto your hips and moving onto your bum. And we're going to come to lay the back of the body down onto the floor with the feet flat, knees bent, legs hip distance apart, and the arms down beside the body. So take your time, no rush. So just make yourself comfortable, bringing the feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart, back of the body onto the floor, arms wide, palms facing up. And once you're here, close down your eyes. So with the eyes closed, start to bring your awareness into your room, onto the floor, onto your mat, and into your body. So we're just going to do a scan of the body now with the eyes closed. So just noticing any parts of the body which may feel a little stiff or tight or tense. Noticing which parts of the body feel like they need a really good stretch and softening. But also noticing which parts of the body feel alive and good. Become aware of how the body feels against the earth. Noticing which parts of the body are touching the floor and which parts aren't. And then, like we just did a scanning of your physical body, we're now going to do a scan of the internal body. So just bringing your awareness to your energy levels. Noticing if you're feeling full of energy and raring to go, or maybe you're feeling a bit depleted and like you need another cup of tea and coffee. And can you notice that without any seeking for reasons why, but also without any frustrations or judgment onto how you're feeling today? And then just noticing how you're feeling emotionally. Are you happy, angry, sad, frustrated, bored? Maybe you're feeling calm. And once again, without looking for any reasons why, just looking at this as a snapshot of the now. And then noticing what is going on in the mind. Are the thoughts fluttering outwards? And if they are, just noticing if your thoughts have a tendency to flutter into the past, or maybe your thoughts have a tendency to flutter into the future. So thinking of things that haven't happened. And can you start to bring the awareness back into the body each time to just invite this idea of reeling in the busy mind, to have these moments of calm and stillness. And then noticing what is going on with the breath. Noticing your natural inhale and your natural exhale. And then we're going to do a little breathing practice now. And the invitation, and that's what it is, it's an invitation, so for you to explore, is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through pursed lips as if you're blowing out a candle. So just trying that now. Inhale through the nose and blowing out through the mouth through pursed lips as if you're blowing out a candle. And my invitation is we're going to do a little breath work that's going to invite a deep breath. And a deeper breath really works to strengthen the diaphragm, to bring more oxygen into the blood and to nourish the whole body, but to also invite a little bit of calm into the body. So my invitation with the breath today is an inhale for the count of 2 and an exhale for the count of 4. And like I said, if that doesn't feel comfortable, please just breathe normally. Just a chance for you to experiment with, something like the breath. So just starting with taking a normal inhale and a normal exhale, and then breathing in through the nose. 1, 2. Breathing out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in through the nose. 1, 2, breathing out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathing in through the nose. 1, 2, breathing out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathing in through the nose. 1, 2, breathing out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, breathing in through the nose. 1, 2, breathing out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just return your breath to normal. So the normal inhale, normal exhale, and just noticing any differences, any changes, any new sensations. Maybe there aren't any, and that's fine too. And then from here, slowly peeling the eyes open if they're not open already. And let's bring some movement into the body now. So bringing a slight tuck to your chin. Inhale here, and on the exhale, turning the head towards the right shoulder, just the head. And then breathing the head back through center, and exhale the head, turning towards the left shoulder. And just notice how it feels in the neck. What happens in the back when you do this? Inhale back through center, and exhale the head slowly over to the right shoulder. And just noticing any feelings, any sensations in the neck, never working into any pain. Breathing in, moving the head back through center, and exhale the left shoulder, nice and slowly. Calming back through center, one more on each side. Exhale the head towards the right, really gently just exploring your range of movement. Inhale back through center, and last one, exhale the head towards the left. And then coming back through center, bring the arms down beside the body with the palms facing down. So the arms are quite close towards the hips with the palms facing down. Breathing in, slowly lift both arms into the air so the fingertips reach towards the sky. Just when the arms are over the shoulders, just press the shoulders slightly down into the earth. And on the exhale, we're going to slowly lower the arms backwards in space. But the aim is not to get the arms onto the floor. So don't worry if the arms don't reach the floor. Just notice how it feels in the shoulders. And there's always an option to open the arms a bit wider, so a big wide V shape if it feels tight in the shoulders. Breathing in, we're going to lift both arms once more. So we're going back the way we came. Reaching slowly the arms above the shoulders. Take a moment to press the shoulders a bit into the earth so the shoulders aren't lifting. And exhale, slowly lower both arms beside the hips, beside the body, with the palms facing down back to where we started. So we're going to do that a couple times. So starting with the arms by the hips, palms facing down. Breathing in, raising both arms into the air. Notice if one arm is leading the way. Sometimes we have a dominant arm. Reaching for the ceiling. And then exhale, slowly bringing the arms backwards in space. But remember, as the arms start to reach a little bit more behind you, there's the option to widen the arms into this big, generous V shape, which feels a little bit nicer in the shoulders. Maybe the arms touch the ground, maybe they don't. Breathing in, lifting both arms into the air, really slowly and mindfully moving through this. And then exhale, lowering the arm down towards the hips, palms facing down. We're back to where we started. Last time. Breathing in, raising both arms into the air. Reach the fingers towards the ceiling, bring the shoulders into the earth. And exhale, slowly move the arms backwards in space. Maybe opening the arms a bit wider into a big wide V shape. Maybe the arms touch the floor, maybe they don't. Slightly different this time. Inhale, lift both arms up towards the ceiling like we've done before. But this time we're going to stay here. So now the arms are pointing towards the sky and the arms are over the shoulders. Turn the palms inward, so your right palm is turning in towards your left palm. And just take a moment to press the shoulder blades into the earth. Bring your awareness into your right arm. Inhale, reach the right arm towards the ceiling and lift the right shoulder away from the earth. Exhale, bring the right shoulder blade and press it downwards into the ground. Left arm. Inhale, reach the left arm towards the sky, lift the left shoulder blade away from the earth. And exhale, lower the left shoulder blade and press it downwards into the ground. Right arm. Inhale, reach the right arm towards the ceiling, lift the right shoulder blade away from the ground. And exhale, slowly lower the right shoulder, press it downwards into the earth. Left arm. Inhale, reach the left arm towards the sky, lift the left shoulder blade away from the ground. And exhale, bring the left shoulder downwards into the earth. Last one on each side. Right arm. Inhale, reach the right fingertips towards the sky and just explore your full range of movement. So maybe there's a little bit more reach in the right arm than you thought you had. Exhale, lower the right shoulder blade and press it downwards into the earth. Left arm. Inhale, lift the left shoulder blade and reach the left fingers towards the sky. Explore. Maybe there's a little bit more reach in that arm than you thought. Exhale, slowly lower the left shoulder blade into the earth. From here, bring down the upper arms onto the ground so that the elbows are bent and the forearms and the hands are pointing up towards the ceiling. So it's a bit like robot arms. So if you were going to dance the robot. And then just start rotating the wrist joints in one direction. Doing it nice and slowly. So it's like, I like to think of this as like we're giving oil, like you would to like your car or something, to each little part of the body. So we're giving each part of the body that opportunity to stretch and be oiled. And then rotating the wrist joints in the opposite direction. And then slowly coming to stillness. Bring the hands into fists, really tight fists, and then lengthen the fingers. So it's like open wide as you can with the palms of the hands, really stretching through the fingers, keeping the upper arms onto the earth. Create fists with the palms of the hands, and spread the fingers wide. One more, fists with the palms, and spread the fingers wide. From here, engage the core, so squeeze the belly in and bring both knees in towards the chest. And maybe the hands come onto the kneecaps, maybe they come onto the shin bones, or maybe onto the thighs. So both legs are bent knees in towards the chest. And just rock your sacrum from side to side. So we're just massaging the lower spine, the sacrum here, with both legs in towards the chest, giving our lower back a bit of a massage. And then from here, place your left sole of the foot onto the ground and take both hands over the right leg. And we just gave our wrists a bit of attention, some oiling, so now we're going to do the same with our right ankle joint. So point your right foot and flex your right foot. Point your right foot and flex the right foot. And then start to rotate the right ankle joint in one direction. And then rotate the right ankle joint in the opposite direction. And then coming to stillness with the right ankle, bring the left leg back in towards the chest and drop the right sole of the foot towards the floor with the right knee pointing up towards the ceiling, and bring both hands over the left knee, kneecap, or maybe underneath the thigh. And then point the left foot, flex the left foot. Point the left foot, flex the left foot. One more, point and flex. And then start rotating the left ankle in one direction. And then rotating the left ankle in the opposite direction. And then from here, bring the left sole of the foot back down to the earth. Now both feet are flat to the floor, knees pointed towards the ceiling. And open the arms wide. Bring the palms facing up. So we're going to come into windscreen wiper legs. Option to bring a cushion on either side of the right leg and the left leg. Up to you. Bring the arms wide. They can just be under shoulder height, palms facing up. Inhale here. And on the exhale, slowly rock both legs over towards the right-hand side of the room, keeping the back flat to the floor. Maybe the legs touch the floor, maybe they don't. Maybe this is where you could put a cushion underneath the legs. And then inhaling the legs back through center, but can you move really slowly and mindfully? Breathing in here and exhale, slowly moving, rocking both legs towards the opposite side, to the left side. So when we're doing this mindfully, we're really tuning into how this feels in the body. So noticing how it feels in the legs, the back, what it affects when you do. Inhale, both knees back through center, and exhale, rocking both legs towards the right-hand side. Maybe the legs touch the floor, maybe they don't. Breathing in, bringing both legs back through center, and exhale, slowly rocking both legs towards the left, and just notice how this feels in the legs, the hips, the back. Breathing in, bringing the legs back through center, and this time, exhale both legs towards the right, and option to turn the head towards the left. So the legs and the head are moving in the opposite direction. Breathing in, bring the head and the legs back through center, and exhale the legs towards the left and the head towards the right. And then calming back through center. And from here, last time, just bring both knees in towards the chest and hug the knees in. And while you're doing this, you are literally giving yourself a hug. Take a moment to really thank yourself to coming to your yoga practice. And it's not just coming to yoga practice. Thanking yourself for making time for yourself to have self-care, for nourishment, to give yourself a bit of relaxation. Take an inhale here, and exhale, we're coming into final relaxation. So the options are to keep the feet as they are, or maybe you want to lengthen the legs. Let the feet flop out to the side. Arms wide with the palms facing up. Maybe you even want to put a cushion underneath the head. So final relaxation is all about letting go. So get as comfortable as possible and close down your eyes. With the eyes closed, just bringing the awareness into the room, onto your mat on the floor, and into your body. Can you, on your next exhale, let go of all of the effort? So we're so accustomed to putting effort into everything we do. Sometimes we forget how to really, truly relax. So really allow yourself that feeling of having nothing to do and nowhere to be, and give into gravity. Bring your awareness to your feet, and on your next exhale, can you let go of any remaining effort in the feet and just let them be heavy? Maybe they flop more to the side. Bring the awareness to the calf muscle. Let the calf muscle completely relax into the earth. feeling the knees and the thighs. Completely relax as you let go of all gripping, of all trying. Just notice if you're clenching your buttocks. On your next exhale, can you completely relax? Just let the belly be soft. Maybe even notice that natural rise of the belly as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Relaxing the sacrum and the lower back. In your mind, can you ascend your spine like a staircase and relax each vertebrae one at a time? And as you do, feel the whole back completely relaxed. We can often walk around with the weight of the world on our shoulders. On your next exhale, can you visualize unpacking this weight, so removing this weight from the shoulders, and feel the whole shoulders get a bit heavier into the earth. Relaxing the upper arms, the forearms, the palms of the hands through each finger to each fingertip. Relaxing the chest, feel it open and free. Relaxing the neck. Relaxing the inside of the neck by swallowing. How heavy can you make your head? Imagine that any worries can just drip out the crown of your head and into the earth, so that your whole forehead is completely clear and free from worry lines. Feel the eyelids heavy, relaxing the little tiny muscles around the eyes, relaxing the cheeks, the nose, and the mouth. Let the tongue just rest loosely within the mouth. Feel that your whole face is peaceful and joyful. And as you start to relax the entire body, you can move deeper into relaxation, letting the whole earth support you. And if any thoughts start to flutter into the mind, can you notice them without any judgment or attachment? And just imagine they are clouds in the sky, passing by and evaporating into the atmosphere. So we can observe our thoughts as a watcher, rather than indulging in the stories that they tell us. Start to deepen your breath. So lengthening your inhale and lengthen your exhale. And then breathing in, fill the lungs with breath, but then can you also visualize the breath traveling down your limbs so that it reaches your fingertips and toe tips. And then exhale out the mouth. Breathing in, fill the entire body to the toes, to the fingers, with not just breath, but vitality, life, energy, positivity. And on the exhale, breathing out the breath, but also tension, tightness, anxieties, fears, negative emotions. Breathing in, filling the whole body, and one breath out, letting go of anything you need to. And then very, very gently start to become aware of sounds you hear in the room you're in, maybe in the rest of your house or flat, maybe in your garden or in the street. Become aware of sensations on your skin, any taste within your mouth. And then start to invite a little bit of movement back into the body by just wiggling the fingers and the toes. And then starting to move the hands, maybe rotating the wrist, maybe a little bit more movement in the feet. And then when you're ready, slowly reaching both arms behind you on the floor and give yourself a stretch like you've just woken up in the morning and this is the very first stretch of your day. And do whatever it is your body's asking for. So maybe that's a yawn, maybe a length through the right side, the left side, maybe flex and point the toes. Slowly, slowly bringing both knees in towards the chest and gently rolling over to the right hand side, so into fetal position, so onto your side. And then using both hands to carefully, gently and slowly help you come into a comfortable seat. But take your time because we have been lying down for a while. So comfortable seat could mean back against the wall. It could mean sat in a chair. It could mean cross-legged or legs long, feet flat, kneeling. So just taking your comfortable seat of choice, and then bring your right hand to meet your left hand at your heart center. So in like a prayer, and close down your eyes. With the eyes closed, imagine that your right hand is someone else's hand. Now press your left palm into someone else's right palm and just become aware of all the sensations of touch, maybe of heat. And then imagine that your left hand is someone else's hand and press your right palm into someone else's left palm and become aware of all the sensations of your own touch. And then from pressing your right hand into your left hand, slowly open, blink the eyes open. Namaste, and we'll close our practice there. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me, Charlotte, for Mindfulness Yoga today with Parkinson'S Care and Support UK. I'm going to take everyone off mute now so we can all have a chat. Hello, everyone. I can now hear your lovely voices again. How is everyone doing? Is everyone okay?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Oh, brilliant. So just to mention as well, if you haven't already, please do join the Parkinson'S Care and Support UK Facebook group. There's lots of free content, lots of chair yoga, qigong, fitness, loads of great stuff, and it's all free for you guys. So do join it if you haven't already. And then I'm back again, same time next week. So I hope you all join me again for some more mindfulness yoga.
Thank you. Hope you have a good week.
Yeah, have a good week, guys. Enjoy the sunshine.
While we can.
While we can.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you, bye.